You should have a protractor. We're going to look at number 2. We're going to do this one together as well. Yep. Okay. Now, only 90 degrees clockwise, but again, we're going to use one of the vertex, one of the corners in our shapes. So X, because that's the one we're rotating about, X prime is going to actually stay the same.
Could you unfreeze it?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sorry, bud. So 90 degrees clockwise. Which way is it going to turn? We're going to go down from here down this way. So our shape had better end up somewhere around here. Okay? If you end up over here, you went the wrong way. Then you went counterclockwise. X is going to stay the same. Let's look at Z first. How many spaces away from X is Z?
4.
It's 4 spaces. So I'm going to take my protractor and line it up with the original, what I know. 90 degrees is down here. Straight down, isn't it? Straight down. Remember, using your protractor, the vertex has to go in the corner where your angle is. One of the lines has to be straight across. Just make a mark. Okay? Just make a mark. So Z prime had better be somewhere between here and here, because this is 90 degrees. So now it has to be somewhere on that line. How many spaces away does it have to be?
4.
It has to be what, Trey?
4.
Good, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away here. It has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces down. Some people find it really helpful to use a protractor, and some people find it confusing. I don't care what you do. Okay? I want to show you both ways. Okay? So if you liked the box way that we did on the first problem, do it that way. If that part you're having such a hard time visualizing where the box even is, I wanted to give you another way to do it. Okay? And so this one is going to be what? What am I going to label it? Z prime. And I usually put that little line in my Z so you can see it. Okay? Because it has to be the same distance and the right angle. We pay attention to both. Okay? Questions on Z prime? Now, 90 degrees. Again, I'm putting my corner of that into my vertex. It's lined up. 90 degrees has to be here. In line with this. Okay? You could measure how far away it is and say, ooh, that's half an inch. And so line it up and have it be half an inch away, because it has to be the same distance. Some of you want to do what we were doing the last time and say, well, it's 2 over and 3 up. And so if I take that box and rotate it, it'll be 3 over and 2 down. Either way, Y prime ends up there. So some of you who like the box, and I'm hearing a lot of people in this room like the box thing we started with. Notice how my box, the corner stayed at X and I rotated it. If you don't like that, because you are having a hard time seeing the box, know that you will always have a protractor available. 90 degrees. I see that it is exactly half an inch away. So I can take my ruler and make sure that my point is exactly half an inch away. Notice they end up in the same spot. They end up in the same spot. So if the first part makes sense to you, you can ignore it. Ignore me when I'm starting to do the protractor. If that part is hard, this will always work as well. What do I need to do with my points?
Connect them.
I have to connect the dots.
And then you gotta write down the point.
And I have to write the coordinates. Notice my triangle is the exact same size, Marty, and the exact same shape. Are you done writing?
I'm starting to.
Okay, that's not the right answer. Starting to is the wrong answer. Write the coordinates down. And so I have, don't forget to label x prime as such. You have to do x prime, y prime, z prime. You must use parentheses and commas between the x and the y. -2, 1. -3. -2, -5. Check my numbers. Am I right?